Welcome back to the channel Trading Simplified. I'm a trading enthusiast and love to simplify trading. To get started, just a reminder that I'm not a financial advisor and this video is for entertainment purposes only. So the purpose of today's video is to demonstrate why it is important to follow stop loss at all times. So I had the privilege of my friend allowing me to show one of his trades that he made that he's still holding today with an almost 80% loss on SCKT. Now, I'm only bringing this up just to demonstrate why having hope after a stock has gone a wrong way is not the way to go, and you should always cut your losses. So up here you can see the ticker symbol SCKT, and this is a 1-year chart on them where we can see that the value of the stock used to be around $1 to $2 a share, and then got really big news during February of 2021. And it rose all the way from $2, went parabolic, all the way up to $35. And I remember day trading this with him months ago, and we just kept trying to buy it and sell it for gains because it just kept going up and up and up. Now, fortunately, I was able to get out, but for him, unfortunately, he bought at the peak. I'm going to zoom in so we can see it because you can almost can't even see. It just shows this big green bar here, but you can see the high here of $35. And then ever since he bought it, unfortunately, it only went in one direction, and that's from here all the way back down to about the 709 range it is now. So it's like a 70 to 80% loss. Now, when you get in stocks like this and you're playing the momentum, you just have to be careful because just because it's going up doesn't mean that it's just going to keep going that way, as you can clearly see by this diagram. The thing is, it is important to follow a certain set of rules so you don't get killed or have your entire portfolio just get drained all because it's in one stock. So now is another example of another stock my friend owns that he put his money into and it didn't go his way and he held on to it still to this day. So he bought 3,000 shares at $3.25 and now it's down 38.57% for a negative $15,000 loss. He's still holding because in hopes of at this point it's gone down so much that he's not sure what to do. Should he just hold it and just see what happens, or should he just sell it and take the loss and take this monster loss? So DM has a current price of $8.14, and we know he has that average price around $13. And I remember 6 months ago on the 6-month chart, he purchased this stock down here on the dip, went as low as 11.72, and then when he bought it, it was in this area around 13.25 is where he bought it, but it looked like he believed it was going to be the uptrend. And he was doing well. I mean, he bought at 13.25 for the swing trade, and then it was up to $14, still holding it. And then as you can see, as time went by, it just slowly trickled back down to as low as 7. And that's why we bring up these examples just as good learning experience. It's good to see that, just because you buy something doesn't mean you're going to make money. I mean, at the end of the day, for somebody to make money, somebody has to lose money, unfortunately, in the stock market. So just drawing a trend line so you can see that this did appear to be the support level right here around $11 and $11.25. And unfortunately, like when you had a 13 range, you got to have these rules set in place so you can say, okay, well, if it breaks this level and I bought it at $13, I'm going to sell at 11 and take the loss in hopes to buy it at a lower price, because you can rebuy as long as you take the loss. But if you just follow stocks and you just hope and pray, unfortunately, that doesn't always work out, and then you just bag hold. So here are my stop loss rules. My first rule is, what is your entry and exit? Know your targets, where you want to buy, where you want to sell, so everything's already pre-made. Where are you going to cut your losses? What is the overall market trend? Is it up? Is it down? And then when you're in the trade, what is your overall gut saying? If you think it's weak, sell and take the loss. It's okay to take the loss earlier if you're going to be trying to get it at a better price. Maybe your entry was off, which commonly happens. It's better to cut losses early than to hold them and pray, because then these big losses can occur. Alright, so that sums up today's episode. I just wanted to say, follow your stop losses, follow your gut, know your entries and your exits, and what's the overall market trend. If you feel like you learned something, subscribe, hit the bell, hit the notification, and I'll see you next time.